Hello there, lovely listener. This is just a warning to let you know that this episode of Return of the Giants may contain adult language or adult themes. Hello everybody. Hello there, welcome back to the Lost Archives. It is wonderful to see your gorgeous faces. We are here, we are back for the penultimate episode of Return of the Giants, the premier homebrew Dungeons & Dragons campaign, live right here at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, or at twitch.tv/Lost Archives, or coming to your ears only in the podcast platform of your choice, or coming to your ears and eyes by your decision on YouTube if you choose to watch at Lost Archives RPG. We are super excited to be diving straight back in. Not too many announcements before we go to live. Two quick announcements. I've been informed that there is a ad live in the wild that people have been getting on YouTube, which is me doing an ad for Roll20. I did not know that this was going live now. They did not tell me anything. I recorded this probably about 6 to 8 months ago. I also don't know what the ad looks like. If anyone happens to see it and get a recording of it, I would love to see it because I don't know what they spliced together me saying. I gave them I don't know how much footage for this. No idea. This was a while ago that we did this. I'd love to know what it looks like. Josh from the Monday night stream, he caught it live but wasn't able to record it. Let me know if you see it. I have YouTube Premium, unfortunately, so I don't get ads. I wonder if I can make a dummy account, I guess, and just keep scrolling. I'm sure I'll be on the algorithm to get shown D&D ads or Roll20 ads. Surely my search history lends itself well to that. But yeah, let me know if you see it in the wild. It's really funny, and I'm going to get massive cringe seeing myself doing an ad read for Roll20. The other fun news to share is obviously we've got Mistborn starting up really, really soon. I chucked up a quick trailer for the Mistborn campaign on YouTube as a short and as a long form video. I hope you guys have enjoyed that. I just thought it'd be fun to have something together for that. And I also did a quick post on Reddit too, just showing off some of the character art. So if you want to give us a big help, jump on over to the Reddit at CosmereRPG or /CosmereRPG, and if you can give that a little upvote and leave a little comment, it'll help us stay at the top of the Reddit thread for CosmereRPG, which would be super, super helpful to get some new people in who might not have seen our stuff before. That's all. I'm not great at self-promo, but I think I need to get better at it, so this is my very, very professional attempt at asking for your help with engagement here. Ooh. Thank you. So that's all the fun news I have to share. Obviously, we've shared all the character art for the Cosmere characters. There's going to be more news coming on that front. I've shared a big secret with these guys tonight. They'll get to know more about that, and you guys will get to know more about that later on. But yeah, really, really excited. It's going to be so much fun. Alrighty, anything fun to share before we dive on into the session? Jared might be... Ad. You found the ad? How did you find it?
Google Transparency Center.
Oh.
What?
Amazing.
What, Google Transparency Center?
Wait, I need to unmute
search anything.
Yeah, you can also use their Facebook has one. It's like you can see all the ads on Facebook Ads Manager, so you can see whatever campaign any organization's running.
Oh, that's so cool.
I taught you so. I don't know if I taught you that one, Ali, but I'm so proud.
He's taking credit for it. I've noticed he was about to take credit for it, Ali. Did he teach you this?
I know it exists.
Okay.
Can you send me through how to find that? I'd love to see it. Thank you.
It's in the... I liked it.
Oh, there it is.
Amazing. Oh no, Dave's laughing. This is gonna distract me all night because I can't watch it while we're doing this. Oh god. Okay, never mind. I'll check it out later. God.
There's 3 variations.
Are there? Oh my god, I've just seen it.
Yeah,
I'm not looking. Phone away. Let's do our recap. Let's dive on into the session. We've got a very exciting session.
Listen to your voice.
Nope, I refuse to. I hate the sound of my own voice. Jared is maybe joining us tonight. He's had some stuff going on in his personal life. He looks like he was all good for tonight, but some stuff's come up last minute. I'll play the character of Cassius until he jumps on in. If he is able to join us tonight, if not, that's not a problem. It means we can kind of keep the action focused on everyone who's here because we ended last session with the party being split into everyone on one side and Cassius on the other. So let's do the recap. Let's dive on into the session. The Tempest Adventuring Guild, a name now legendary across the lands of Nostea, is taking on the threat posed by the return of the Giants. Having braved the unnatural cold afflicting the islands of Northgard, the team have arrived on the Frost Giant stronghold island of Lissheim, seeking to close the gateway to the frozen hell of Cania. Working with the Frost Giant Svindale, the team have been able to help facilitate a rebellion within the ranks of the Frost Giants, those still loyal to the previous Jarl now openly fighting against Blodrin's loyalists. With 2 other allies on the way, the ancient wolf spirit Fenris and 2 ancient vampires, the rebelling giants are currently marking themselves to avoid being caught in the crossfire. Meanwhile, the party, Svindale and the Volker Freyan, have made their way straight to Blodrin and the portal. Able to bluff Blodrin into approaching using a potion of Enlarge combined with a very convincing illusion of Jarl Ulfric, the team prepared to fight. However, a familiar voice soon rang out warning Blodrin about approaching. Vice, a tiefling familiar to the party, suddenly appearing in the middle of the arena. Closing their ears to the honeyed words of this devil, the team focused on trying to get close to the portal and keeping Blodrin engaged in combat. Pointing out the belligerent actions of Vice, the team were able to get Blodrin to turn against the devil, the false Jarl now fighting his own giant guards. Realizing they needed to get Vice off the board, Bart used his linking tattoo to try and bargain with the devil, offering the corrupted hammer they had recovered from the stone giants as trade. We left off last session as Vice agreed to discuss the deal, teleporting everyone but Cassius away from the fight, leaving the Meloran orc warrior to face the remaining giants alone. So, we're going to dive straight back in. The last thing all of you see as Bart forms this linking tattoo and agrees to the deal with Vice is Vice striding forwards on his chair, looking at each of you, smiling. Fine. Deal. And clicking his fingers. A flash of light, a rush of movement as you feel your stomach drop from underneath you. Cold. Cold so bitter and so persistent that it burns your skin, seeps into your bones, your muscles seize at the exposure to this unnatural, biting frost, before suddenly you find yourselves dropping to the floor, stumbling as you land on solid ground. You are in a massive chamber. The walls, the floor, the ceiling are all translucent, composed of this beautiful sea green ice. At the far northern end of the room sits an enormous throne, carved of 1,000,000 spears of ice, rising from the floor, making almost this jagged crown of frost and snow. Sitting atop it is Vice, but not as you have seen him before. Enormous bat-like wings protruding from his spine. 3 sets of horns rising up, 2 at the front, the largest, and then 2 smaller behind, forming a crown atop his head. At the very center, blue flames burn endlessly, flickering and sputtering. He turns his eyes towards you, the whites completely black, his eyes, the iris glowing with a soft blue flame. Well, let's make a deal. You were so very convincing, Bart. Come now. What do you have to offer me?
The part of the deal was meant to be private. Why are my companions here? Have they agreed to such terms as well?
I asked if you all had some terms to discuss. You need to be more careful with your words, Bartholomew.
I see.
And not all of you are here. I can't help but notice the Meloran orc, Cassius, has not yet joined us. I suggest you speak quickly. Every second you are away from him. Let's just say he is in great danger without you there to help keep him safe. Do you think he can face against 6 frost giants all by his lonesome?
It is worrying. He has no backup or allies. Okay, quickly then.
Oh,
so
before we begin, where are my manners? Please, take a seat. Refresh yourselves. I don't want you discussing a deal with parched throats and empty stomachs. And as he clicks his fingers, the center of the floor suddenly rises up, an enormous table made of ice appearing. Bit by bit, food begins to appear on the table before you. Goblets of a crystal clear blue liquid suddenly filling up in front of you as seats begin to rise. Dropping from the ceiling, fur rugs cover the seats until there is a veritable feast laid out before you. As you turn back towards Vice, he is already swirling a vial of this, almost like a bluish purple liquid in a crystal goblet, taking a sip before looking down at each of you.
What happened to time of being of the essence?
I mean,
I said your time is of the essence, not mine.
and Vice, what is the chances you take a cheap shot on us all here?
I'm a devil of my word. We made a bargain, and I take deals very seriously. I would not corrupt the noble art of forging a compact with trickery, with coercion, with force.
With poison.
Poison. If I poisoned those who came to me for a deal, I would not have many left to make deals with, now would I, wizard?
Good enough for me as I'm pouring a little like flagon into a little pour glass, like finding the like pour he has.
I shook Grimmaw the look of like, what are you doing?
Oh well, he's going to make us a deal here, so he can't poison us. If we're dead, we can't make deals. I completely agree. I make deals with dead people all the time. They just don't have a choice in the matter. I'm here to listen.
Exactly.
Sit down.
The choice is instrumental. What will you give up? How badly do you want what you want? What are you willing to sacrifice? I love that moment when mortals comprehend what they want, weigh it against what they have, and decide what they're willing to give.
Yeah, Bart, what do we?
Yes. Bartholomew. Why is it that we are here discussing?
I hand the table.
Kin?
The concept was coming to an arrangement for the weapon that he seemed so interested in. It is curious. You mentioned obviously that we're on a time limit at the moment, but it would be unfortunate if Cassius proved to be as capable as he has been so far.
Brit?
I
Would
guess
it
we're
be
both in a bit of a
unfortunate?
rush. Well, you seemed pretty eager to keep people away from the portal. But this hammer, why is it more important to you? Risking everything to whisk us away?
Maybe this is what I wanted. To have you taken out of the fight for a while. Perhaps this was my plan all along. You're the one who offered the hammer.
Insight check?
Yeah, for sure.
When he mentions that, maybe this is what I wanted all more. I want to see if he's like sweating or not, trying to make us think that we need to rush when he's just trying to like gaslight us.
Can
Yeah.
Harry also insight
Yeah,
if
100%.
I think
specifically if Figment is at risk here or
Yes.
Figment's a target?
Yep.
I
that's
think
a very
Niles
good
would also
question.
insight check.
Is anyone eating the food or drinking the wine?
Definitely.
There's one of us that is.
Grim is though.
Grim's drinking the wine.
I'm eating food in real life, and I'm eating.
Grim's digging in.
Real life, I'm eating. In there, I'm drinking.
You watch as Grim digs into a plate of roast chickens, washing it down with a cup of this fine, almost like amethyst wine. Grim, the wine is delicious. It's soft and fruity, but a really nice tannin profile afterwards. There's a dry sweetness there. It's the perfect blend.
A Shiraz, like it's beautiful.
Not quite as full-bodied as a Shiraz. Almost a bit less, like almost like a cross between like a sparkling Shiraz and like a really fruity Chardonnay. It's kind of sitting in the middle there somewhere. It's actually, it's really good.
I bet it is. Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm going back to my fried rice. I'm down.
your plate of roast chicken. Yeah. Insight check of 14 for Bartholomew, 19 for Harry, 23 for Lyra, 10 for Niles. So, Niles, these are all good points that Vice is bringing up. You are on a time limit here. And what's more, he seems really, really happy. You don't think that's a good thing, a devil being this happy. That's not a good sign. 14 for Bartholomew. He does seem relaxed and happy. There's no sign of him being stressed, and he has taken pains to actually slow things down. Right after pointing out you're on a time limit, he immediately then interrupted you and gave you distractions to stop you making a deal. It's very possible that this is his goal, to keep you here and keep you focused on something else. 23 Lyra. This is a double bluff, a very well done double bluff. But there's a twinge in Vice's left eye as he watches Grim immediately go and begin getting food and drink from the table. This is a distraction, one that he wants you to see through. He is also pressed for time here, but he doesn't want you to know that. That is the sense you're getting. And Harry, 19 on the insight check. Yeah. There is a good chance here that Figment could be in trouble. This is a devil who you know was involved with the corruption of a Heartstone. You all have Heartstones. Figment is in your Heartstone. You think it'd be a very, very bad idea to let him touch your Heartstone. Shaking his hand is out of the question. You do not want to come in physical contact with this devil if you can avoid it. Absolutely.
While we make our deal, Bart will start to sort of like fill a plate with food, not actually eating it, but
looking like you are, yeah.
Despite the fact that he's like the 14 not being too bad, I'm still going to go through my original thoughts of like, I think this is better for us. I think that he's trying to trick us, even if Lyra hasn't mentioned anything. If we're going to go through negotiations. And come to some form of an arrangement for the hammer, whatever your needs are for it. And I guess something that might benefit us is we've managed to collect a slew of problems over the last short period of time. An adjudicator would be lovely. And we actually already have one prepared, but I would just like to ensure they're not being influenced. If you would be so kind as to allow me to protect our adjudicator.
Please, don't let me get in the way of your preparations. I'm here to facilitate a fair deal which benefits both parties. Whatever preparations you need to do, you take.
Lovely. Well, discuss with the others. It just will take a little bit here, trying to make sure that I don't overexert myself if we're going to be relaxed. And I'm going to cast Protection from Good and Evil. But I'm going to, if a performance check, if you would like, I would like to do it as like a ritual spell, even though it's not a ritual spell, to try to use 10 minutes of time.
You're casting. Yeah, go on. Yeah, make a performance check. That's a great idea. That's very funny. As you begin to... 19 is not bad. As you begin to start casting the spell, you watch as Vice looks over towards you, Bartholomew. Lyra, you see that twitch in his left eye again as he looks down. Are you sure you have time for this?
To be honest, I'm not sure if Cassius does, but right now I'm thinking about Satine, my family. So she's worth the time right now.
While they're talking, sorry, you can interject first if you'd like.
I was just going to say, just clocking Vice's reaction twice now, Lyra's going to start getting up a mental link with Bart and just be like, whatever it is,
as soon as you say whatever it is, I would like to cut Lyra off and just say, stop. We've already seen once on the ship that he can read through this. I'm not sure if it is safe, as I'll give him like an eye.
He smiles, a wicked smile.
Before Lyra says too much of what she's actually figured out.
In saying that, what do you mean by two parties here? Like, what parties are we talking about here? Like explicit explanations. Is your party, our party, part of our parties? What do you understand within the parties here?
Oh yes, he's a salesman of sorts. Why don't you look over the contract? I guess the general gist, while I am still like drawing on whatever the ground is here.
What?
You are the
boss,
ones.
if you have a contract, please, I beg of you to show me
You are the
your
ones
contract
coming
here.
to me with a contract. Bart reached out, offering the hammer in exchange for a chance to speak. Well, I am here we have a chance to speak. Yet I see not the hammer. Is there something more you wish to trade?
Well, you must have the bones of a contract of sorts.
When
a
I
skeleton, if you
approach
will.
a client with a contract, absolutely, but you have come to me, dear wizard.
A touche salesman. Devil, I should say. Touche.
I'm sorry. What is happening here? I'm confused.
This is sales.
It's
Like this.
I understand.
Let me...
around the tree for a bit.
I
and then we get to
am
the
a member
point.
of the Silverwind family formerly. I have disowned them since their revelations. I am familiar with the art of the deal. This is something
Chaos?
else.
Well,
Let me elucidate.
high contract negotiations. He will say something, we'll say something, we'll get to the point of what he's saying, and then he will try to get to the point of what we're saying until we beat around the bush long enough. One of us
Grim.
says,
Yeah,
we're just going to do this.
I understand all that.
It's-
Last I checked, Cassius was still on the other side fighting a bunch of giants, and we've just left him to his own
Yes.
devices.
That's
Shall we
his
cut to the
sales,
chase then, my dear Niles? Here's the
I still need
situation.
another 8 or so minutes.
Here's the situation as I see it. You now understand the stakes involved here. Hadar, the Dark Hunger, the shattered remnant of a god, a nam, whatever you want to call it. It's coming.
They're different things.
They're
Google
not.
them.
They're all the same thing. What did you call it, Grim?
Gunguthop.
You watch as Vice sits a little bit straighter, leaning forwards. Where did you hear that name?
I think it. I think it told it told it to me. It was at a time where I was dead. Now I wasn't quite dead. I know what death looks like. I was quite in the midst of death, hanging around there in the actual sea of sorts. And not a good time to be. And yeah, no, it looked like it. I will admit, it looked angry and looked very hungry, and it is very hungry. But I heard its name, and I think we can reason with it of sorts. So we just have to push it into another direction of sorts. You know what I mean, old
You've
friend
been in
Vice.
contact with this entity. Fascinating.
Well,
Well,
it's in my hand if it helps.
here's the deal. You make sure Grim, and whatever connection he has with this Gunungagop, this dark hunger, broken remnants of Anam, this shattered fragment of the whole, you make sure that connection is broken. And we can absolutely make a deal. Because as long as he has that thing in his hand, has that connection to this entity, you can send it away all you like, but it will always come back to feed. As I tried to tell you in the midst of combat, it's seeking its broken, shattered pieces. You already have one of them with you.
Can I contact Gunungagop
You can try.
in this space? Can I try?
Could I get a D100, please, Grim?
You can always push him through the portal if it gets that bad.
As this is happening, Bart also would just like to test if something works. We haven't, as far as Bart's aware, not moved anywhere. Can I try linking tattooing to Cassius?
It would instantly fail. You are not on the same plane as him.
Okay. That confirms that thought.
Can Harry look around this dark room and he's looking for if there's anything that doesn't sit right, anything that's not the same as the others, anything that looks like it could be a weak point of the room, or anything that looks like it's hiding something?
Yeah, 100%. You're in a massive, 200-foot wide circular chamber made of ice. Do you want to make a perception check for me, Harry? Or investigation, as you begin to look around?
I would like to do something similar,
Cool.
except with a focus on giant tech specifically.
Fantastic. You can do exactly the same. Perception or investigation. 19, Harry. Technically a natural one, but because of your reliable talent and shifting around, that becomes a 19 for you. Harry, you are in a room in an enormous tower. Below you is an endless expanse of frost and snow, stretching as far as the eye can see. The wall of ice that is separating you from the outside world is protecting you from the most brutal snowstorm you have ever seen. You think you might be in Cania right now. Niles, with a 26. There are at least 3 floors you can see below you. This tower stretches down. There's no way to move between the floors, though. No proper windows, no stairs, no doorways. Clearly, this tower is meant to be traversed by magic. And you can see creatures. Their figures and shapes warped by the ice, the optics changing how they appear. But there are a lot of devils in the floors below you, moving around, and even more outside.
Like the devils we saw in near the lighthouse? Or different?
Bigger, more scary, more spines. Excuse me, for a second you think you see an enormous Balor-like creature, its body composed of ice, blue flames burning between its wings. For those who are unaware what a Balor is, imagine a Balrog from Lord of the Rings is the best way to describe a Balor. And about as scary, I would add as well. Lyra, I saw your hand up.
I was just going to say, just casually glancing out the window, can we see or hear like the portal? Because if the portal is, that we're fighting the giants from goes to Cania, it'd be reasonable to assume that there would be the other end of the portal nearby, or is
it's not even windows that you're looking through, it's just the walls of the tower, right? Because it's made of ice. As you look around, you don't see the portal around you or below you. It's only when you look up that you see at the very top of the tower, at least 2 more floors above you, the entrance to this portal, spinning in the sky above Cania.
Can I get a clock on how that portal's going? Like, because we had dumped the minimum 10 spell slots essentially into it.
It's fragmenting, Lyra. Yep. You can see cracks. The edges are beginning to fall apart. You can see almost like this dark void between the edges of the portal. Something is happening to this. It is falling apart. You get the sense this is what Vice is worried about. This is his time limit. While the portal is open, he can bring you freely into Cania. He can talk to you, but that's time limited. Anything he wants to do, he's going to have to do pretty quickly.
I think sort of clocking just that portal, like the sort of state of it, I think I would reach back out probably to Niles maybe this time, and just be like, don't cut me off, but we need to go soon because look up.
Hood.
So if we can maybe wrap this up on the sooner side, I don't particularly like the idea of being stuck here.
You doing that via the linking tattoo, Lyra?
Yeah. I don't care if Vice can hear it, but
you watch as he looks at you, then looks towards Niles and smiles as he looks back. His sharp teeth almost cutting into the sides of his lips. Yes, your time is limited, Lyra. You might want to be a bit quicker with discussion. So, here's the situation as I see it. Your realm is woefully unprepared.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
Just a side thought. We mentioned that we have multiple problems to worry about, but it's not too far off the same for all of you. Argrin, I think his name was, a devil that we met, locked in a basement, mentioned that the Blood War was going horribly.
Devils lie. You should be careful about who you believe. We're far from the front lines here in Cania. My realm is secure.
Inside check.
Yep. Absolutely.
I think once Vice clocked it, Lyra also just said hey everybody, we should probably speed up, look up thing, just out loud.
Yep. 13, Lyra. He seems pretty confident. His realm is secure. I mean, yeah. 27, Harry and Niles. There is a lie that he is telling, and it takes you a moment to place it because it is so unexpected. When he says my realm, he's lying. This isn't his realm. He is safe in Cania, But he is not in charge here. You can feel it. The way he says it, he's trying too hard to claim ownership. This isn't the ruler of Cania.
Cheeky devil.
As Bart has finished a good part of the drawing at this point in time, just sort of like an odd area, a bit of away from the table and the chairs. Bart, is he moving around, or is he sitting at like the head?
Still
of the
sitting.
table?
Hasn't moved from that enormous throne.
Okay. Okay, I think I've finished most of what I need to do. I guess just as the final part of the safety precautions, the protection against any malcontent, even though you say you won't. You also just said not to trust a devil, so a bit of a hypocrite. Anyway, would you mind stepping in with Harry and Figment, who will be the adjudicator, just for the final ceremonial part?
You want me to step down and participate? Or
Yes, well, you, me, and Harry, the two members of the deal, and the adjudicator.
fine. And with that, he immediately strides forwards, pushing himself off his throne, striding down the stairs towards you.
Harry looks at Bart, unsure.
I'll wave you over. I don't really know. I'm not going to attempt to signal anything. I'm just going to straight-faced. Come on.
Okay. Harry trusts, but he's going to prepare if he tries to get too close to him, Harry is ready to misty step away or just keep distance.
Yep. Could I please get the timings on who is entering the circle first out of Harry or Vice?
Vice
Any idea
strides
about
forwards
Google
confidently. Yeah, sorry, Grim. Sorry, 34 was your D100?
Yeah, so get out of the way. Okay.
As you reach forwards with your mind, sorry, 39 was your D100. As you reach forward with your mind, that presence, that hunger feels very far away. Too far to hear your cries for attention, unfortunately. Vice would be a bit quicker than Harry. I think Harry described being a bit unsure and wanting to kind of look to you for guidance, whereas Vice strides forwards with a calm confidence, striding straight into the circle.
Perfect. The last 60 seconds of my performance has been real. Drawing the circle on the ground, a 10-foot radius with beautiful intricate lines and writings in maybe Aaron, the native language of our people. Before Harry sort of steps in, and it was still close, trying to, I guess, bring Vice into a sense of comfortability, Bart is going to step back, magic activating, and is going to cast, after the minute of casting time, Magic Circle, stopping all forms of fiends from being able to leave that 10-foot radius, cast spells with disadvantage, or possess or charm individuals outside of it.
Okay.
Hopefully, like Supernatural, trapping him inside.
Vice is going to counterspell this as you do it. So let's see. I think you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm going to scream out Grim.
I'm there. I'm sipping a pour to my chair. What? Do I hear a spell? a counter of a spell? A Vice? No, we can't have that. No. But Vice, no. He knows what he's doing. Trust me. He knows what he's.
All right. So you're going to try and counterspell. You're going to try and counterspell the counterspell.
It hasn't worked 2 times before. So maybe 3rd time's a charm.
All right.
Is there anything Harry can do to give anyone advantage or disadvantage on this? Because, like, Harry's there and he's like he can shoot at him. He can do whatever it takes to distract him.
You could shoot a crossbow right at him to try and distract him from his counterspell. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, Harry will do that.
Con save.
Okay, con save. So he's going to have He's going to have disadvantage on his con save against Grimm's counterspell as a result of Harry immediately pulling out the crossbow and shooting him as Bart calls out, Grimm! Let's go. Okay, so the first roll was a natural 20, so you're very good, very, very well done having the counterspell. The second roll is going to be a 16. I think that's a fail, Grimm. What's your DC?
17.
17.
Oh, 17.
As you watch as he turns and goes, please, and goes to click his fingers.
Give Harry one of them little salutes.
Yeah. As he goes to click his fingers, please, and clicks his finger, a bolt suddenly fires into his palm, stopping him clicking his fingers. He goes, you little shit.
In the chat there, 10-foot, 20-foot cylinder, glowing with magic runes on the ground in this beautiful Aaron. Fiend is the choice. He cannot willingly choose to leave it. He can try into plane of travel.
He can't willingly enter.
I thought it could be done inverse or outside.
Let me double check.
Please, 2024 didn't change that.
Let me double check. It does.
Oh, yeah? No, I didn't copy the bottom part because I thought it wasn't important.
Okay, good.
The bottom part's important.
Each time you can't.
Okay, preventing a creature from leaving the cylinder. That is very good to have because I was like, I just read it and I was like, I can't see.
And he can attempt to interplanar travel out of it, but it costs a charisma save each time. As that happens, Bart is going to shout, "Find a way to get out of here!" Because obviously he might just try to like teleport. I don't know if that's the course. I'm going to try to just get everyone to split. I already saw that Niles and Harry was looking around the room for things, so I'm going to join them in that. And
based on Lyra before pointing out the portal position, how far away is it?
It's 2 stories above you, but you'd have to break through the walls of ice or find whatever means there are to teleport. There's no stairs, there's no doors, there's no windows. You're in a sealed room of ice. In fact, every floor in this tower looks to be constructed of the same ice, but you can see devils moving around below, switching between floors, their forms shifting as they do so. There's a trick
moving
here.
above?
There are devils moving above. Yeah. There's 2 floors above you before you get to the portal, and there are figures moving. It's hard to make them out through the ice, but there are creatures moving about, and there are clearly moving between floors. There's a trick to this for sure.
I know Dave isn't here, which is bad timing, but Magic Circle isn't concentration. As Bart runs to a nearby anything, furniture, to look for any sort of clues, I'm gonna sort of like slap Harry across like the shoulder or the arm or something, and put a protection from good and evil on Figment again, just because I would like to possibly have our AI friend right now.
Yes.
I could finish looking at Vice, just getting up from the chairs, everyone's running away, just like sipping the rest of the port, throw on the ground, and like give him a little, thank you, mate. I'm like, okay, dimension door. Can I see the portal in? Is my understanding that we're in? My brain just said
Kenya.
Hades for some reason, not Kenya. There we go. We're in Kenya right now. Would I know? I could imagine cross planes, the location I want to go to with dimension door, or do I know I have to be in the same plane of existence?
Have to be in the same plane to use
Dimension
Dimension
Door. Check right now.
Dimension Door only works on the same plane. It's not a planar travel spell.
Yeah, but I could Dimension Door to the portal. I can see.
Correct.
And save yourself in one person.
How thick is the ice, Owen?
It's pretty thick. We're talking at least a foot, maybe more thick. And I'll just to help get set the scene a little bit. As soon as you trap him in this magic circle, you little shit, as he pulls the crossbow bolt free from his hand, watching as this dark, almost like black Icarus blood wells to the surface before healing. You watch as he clenches his fist. It's a shame that you don't observe the same niceties, the same politeness that I do. And people call me evil. I have invited you into my home under the guise of a deal, and you have tried to trap me here. I am beginning to get a little frustrated. Release me now, and I will not show my displeasure more than with words.
For a bit of I'm not sure if it'll work or not, but Niles is just Bart is just sick of this vice, thinking that he's in charge all the time.
I was actually going to say, I'm going to linking tattoo you, but I'm going to say this in like a way that is like, because I was thinking about how I would convey the information that Niles thinks that he isn't the head honcho. And I'm going to say through the linking tattoo, this is interesting behavior from a Yulthar. Which that's an Eris terminology.
Yeah, as I was saying, that's an Eris slang right there. I think it's racist.
No, well, it's a title. It's a very specific title.
Oh,
I'm gonna just first level at the end of his sort of sentence, and as Niles connects, silence, and I'm just gonna command him. Even if it's only gonna be for one turn of like 6 seconds, I just want him to know that he's not in control anymore.
Wiz save?
Yes.
That's going to be a 22.
Okay, yeah, he passes. Worth an attempt. Niles, can you smash through the ceiling? The rest of us, we need to find a way out of here.
I'm going to attempt to break through the roof.
Grim, do you have an ability to get multiple of us, or can you only teleport a small amount?
Well, actually, 1 second. Flicks through book.
Yes, Lyra.
I was just gonna say, while this conversation's going on, I was wondering if Lyra could be frantically running around the room looking for something that looks like a teleportation array, preferably labeled, and I will use comprehend languages if I need to read any labels.
Could I please get a perception or investigation check or arcana check, Lyra?
Perception.
My plan with smashing the roof, considering this is like a bit silly, but I'm going to try anyway. I was wondering if I could use either disrupt or transfer to try and break through the resistance of whatever it might be that's empowering the stone.
Yes, I'm happy to allow that.
Very
yeah,
good.
2 ceilings. I'm happy to allow that.
Was there a teleportation circle in that room we were just in, perhaps, that I'd know the exact runes of?
You haven't seen any teleportation circles in this tower.
It'll cost...
and then I say to Bart, and then no. Sorry, I do not.
Shit. In case it might help Niles, possibly, who seems to maybe be the only way of getting all of us out of here, I'm going to second level a new spell, Call to Action. The creature starting its turn can use a reaction to dash, dodge, disengage, or help, so that he can use his reaction to dash and, I don't know, more movement speed, you know, the Tabaxi shenanigans where they get, like, tons of stuff.
Yeah.
Cool.
As Vice glares at you through the edges of the the edges of the magic circle, you watch as he places his fingers against a short jolt, causing him to pull his hands back. You are
in terms of what I'm...
No, you go.
No, sorry. I was gonna... You do the monologue, please.
You are in my domain, my dominion. Cease this idiocy. Whatever you're trying to do here, it won't work. There's a tower full of demons and tower full of devils loyal to me who will tear you apart if you try and move from this room. I will take you back if that is what you wish. Release me from this circle.
If
now.
you're Azizan, call them. Call them in the room, put spears to our throats. Lyra, do you have a way for Swampy to connect to the green? To know a way home?
I could try. I
know you've never tried it before, but we're literally in hell.
But, before I do that, did Lyra actually see anything during her frantic running around the room with the perception of 15?
Yes. Lyra, as you begin to examine the walls of the room, there are extremely faint scratches that seem to be words in Infernal And as you cast Comprehend Languages and begin to read through them, it's very faint and hard to make out against the ice. We're talking about like scratches on a transparent, translucent wall. But as you kind of focus through and have a bit of a closer look at them, you slowly begin to make out a bit of what it's saying. A lot of them look to be some sort of wards. A lot of it is a poem wrapping around the edge of this entire tower, written in Infernal, speaking of the great Lord Mephistopheles and his children.
Oh,
Can Lyra read the poem out loud as she's like just like under her breath, just like as she's like trying to pass through it. She's like, oh, okay, I think this is something like this,
Yeah.
like.
It's a rough translation, but essentially, seated upon his throne of ice, the great Lord Mephistopheles rules over. 3 are his sons and 3 are his daughters. Born in his image, Mogadden, he the deceiver. And then it goes through like each of the other children, like Raphael, he of the capriciousness, and like it lists all of his children, going through in order. Did you read that? I mean, no, you're saying it under your breath. That's enough. You watch as Vice immediately turns towards you. This is becoming extremely irksome. Fine. Have it your way. And with that, he clicks his fingers. He's going to attempt planar travel. That is going to be a charisma saving throw. DC is your spell DC, I'm guessing, Bart?
Yep, 17.
Oh, that's going to fail. That's a 15. You watch as he looks at his fingers. And his form begins to shift. You watch as the wings take on a far more monstrous appearance, his hands becoming more claw-like, his face shifting a little bit as it becomes more animalistic. The crown of horns upon his head begin to twist and turn, not forming a crown, but more twisted ram's horns, almost forming around his head rather than rising above. And the fire that was burning above his head begins to drench down his back, forming a mane of blue flame as he begins to shift and change.
He may have been open to a deal with Mephistopheles, not this pretender I see before me. Which one are you then? Are you one of the underlings?
I see a name, but
Like the run to the litter,
Druid.
perhaps?
Feel you know Zish.
Grim, do you say that?
Yes, I do.
Grim.
Oh no.
It doesn't say that he can't cast spells in the magic circle to affect you. It just says that he has disadvantage on attack rolls with anyone outside the cylinder.
Uh-oh. You're in trouble.
Pausing for 1 second.
Yeah.
Worth it.
How did Niles's Superman slam go?
Oh yeah.
We haven't.
Could you roll me some damage, please, Niles?
Yeah, sure.
Can he add anything to it from the extra dash?
I'm adding. Well, the dash just gets him there quicker and like gets him to shoot up, but it doesn't really help mechanically. But the using his align to help overcome the resistances of the ice, I will make a bit of a difference. Don't worry about rolling to attack. We'll assume you hit.
Yeah. It'd be a disrupt probably. Oh.
Yeah, disrupt. Yep. So 11 bludgeoning damage. Yep, that's not bad.
Let me roll again. 10.
10. Okay. Yep.
I probably flurry of blows at this point. I do 3 more.
You absolutely
as
can.
well.
Yeah.
Stun him.
Well, I'm
He's
hitting
punching
balls.
the roof at the moment.
Oh, okay. Well, stun the
So
roof.
11, 10, 12, and 7. Okay, amazing. As this happens, as you release this, Mephistopheles is going to, Mephistopheles, quote unquote, Vice is going to unleash a bolt of blue lightning that strikes towards Grim. Yes, Lyra.
I was just going to say, I'm not sure if it's relevant, but the last part of that, the description for that magic circle, It does specify and protecting targets outside of it. I'm not sure if that.
Oh, so it just
just
reversed.
the-
It's the same effects as when he's inside.
The
So
charm,
Ah.
yeah.
and the disadvantage. Yeah, I think it's just.
So he has
saying that.
disadvantage to attack, but spells, especially DC saves. He is going to unleash.
Yeah.
Yep, it's going to unleash cold lightning. I'm going
Famous
to
last
need.
words, the runt of the litter.
That was a bad call, Grim. For a specific reason you don't entirely know yet, but that was a particularly under his skin comment.
Nail on
That
the head.
I get the
really annoyed
feeling
him.
what this guy's doing.
Wow.
I get the feeling what he's about.
Grim, I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw from you. That dexterity saving throw is then going to apply to Niles as the lightning strikes Grim, this cold bolt, then moves towards Niles, then moves towards Bart.
Question. I know
Would
the
this
patron is-
count as does this count as attack roll against me?
It's a dexterity saving throw, so it's a spell save, so not an attack
I
against
was
you.
wondering if like a luck roll for disadvantage.
You can-
Wait, no. So yeah,
you can give yourself advantage with luck.
I can't put disadvantage on it.
No, you can give yourself advantage though. It's a dex save. You're doing the dex save. You give yourself advantage on the save with luck.
Is there any?
I'm using a luck point.
Yeah.
Cool.
We've been running around the room doing
Yeah.
things, so it's a bit hard to tell spatially where everyone is. Is there anything that we could roll as like a luck check to see if Grim just so happens to be within 10 feet of me for the aura?
Oh,
Ooh,
that's
that's
a
not
good
bad at all.
question. You were
I know
heading
that
up over
Niles
towards the
has
cast
some
spell.
rolls.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Up on the ceiling,
Yeah.
and Grim. I guess Grim specifically said he was over near the plate of food, doing his like, because like when he does his dispel, not dispel,
Uh-huh.
when he does his counter spell.
Counter spell, little port of wine, like hey.
Let's roll a d100. I'm going to say if it's above 70, you are close enough for the aura to apply.
I'm hoping my rolls worked well because I had two very different rolls just there.
20 and a natural
20
one.
and a 1.
Well, luckily you rolled with advantage.
Who would you like
Thank
to roll
God.
the?
So I'm going to, if you can roll the d100, Bart. Oh, Niles, is that a natural one on your deck save?
Yeah.
That's very unfortunate.
Oh,
Yeah. That's awful.
Oh my
Oh.
fucking god!
What?
I rolled a 1.
On the d100.
100.
Yeah,
Okay.
I rolled a natural 1 E100 for
Okay.
being within 10 feet of him.
Oh no.
Are we just meant to die? Is this it?
Yeah, I think it does. It is.
Came back, we're all dead.
Here's what happens. The lightning jumps from Grim to Niles to Bart to Lyra. All three of you are within 30 feet of each other, or four of you within 30 feet of each other, which means that the three bolts go through each and every one of you.
Reach the Grim, and I just instead accidentally do like the Agni Kai lightning to
Yeah.
Lyra.
Actual
dear.
turn, still trying to find the text.
Come on,
that
throw it at
has,
lightning.
like,
Scared I'll redirect it? And then you just point it directly at Lyra.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I
Is
feel
it one of those things where it's like you take half damage or
Yes,
or
correct.
whatever?
You take half damage on a pass.
I'm sure it's not bad. Not bad.
19.
Okay.
Grim's one word singed the whole party.
So, Grim, your 20 is a pass. You're going to take half damage. Niles, that is a fail. Bart, that is a fail. Lyra, that is a pass.
I
For
do
those
have
of you-
evasions. This is only half
Oh, evasion,
damage,
so
even
half
though
you
I-
two. Okay.
Oh,
So then, Bart,
Yeah, cool. I'm taking
you're
full
taking
damage.
49 points of lightning damage, or cold damage, sorry, cold damage.
oh.
Everyone else is taking 24 points of cold
That
damage.
nearly puts Bart to single digits.
Okay, I have some theory crafting with you because this is when I use disrupt, I gain the property of whatever it is that I
cold.
was using. Do I have cold resistance at the
Yes,
moment? from
because you
being
use
the stone?
disrupt specifically to overcome the frozen ice. Yes, you would.
Fuck yeah! This is half again.
Is it a
That's
12.
great.
Is it
12
immunity?
damage for you.
That's right. That's right.
As Vice
Wow.
unleashes this, the tower rumbles, Niles. You're punched through the ice, cracking it as you watch a hole about the size of your fist as you punch through the layers of ice, going "Pop, pop, pop, pop," immediately through. And as soon as your fist penetrates the floor above, you suddenly feel a clawed hand wrap around your fist before it slowly begins to sink through the ice.
Oh no!
You
I was afraid
watch
of that happening.
as an enormous figure blue-skinned, massive bat-like wings, dressed in a fur coat, begins to descend through the ice, holding onto your wrist. And as it turns... And as he turns towards Vice, you hear his voice suddenly ring out. Mogadon, why are there mortals in my tower? You watch as Vice goes pale, looking towards all of you.
Oh no, what were we going to do about the deal now? Is this your father, the one we were going to stab in the back?
Yeah,
Silence. And as he waves his hand, your beak seals shut, Bart.
Cool. That last sentence got out though?
Yeah, it did. You watch as Mogadon, you now know the real name for Vice, trembles a little bit. Whoa. Father, I'm merely trying to protect our interests in this realm. The portal is falling apart. These are the ones who can help us. Boy, question me not. Subvert my plans not. Mortals are not welcome in Cania. Back to your realm. And you watch as he just swipes his hand, and all of you suddenly find yourselves back in front of the battle with the giants that is taking place on the map.
Cool.
Well done, Lyra
Good
and
job,
Niles.
Niles.
That actually worked out pretty well for you guys. You had a bit of key information there that worked out very nicely. Let me bring us across to the map. Yeah?
I think like Lyra is probably just shouting across the battlefield at Bard at this point. It's just like, what was the entire purpose of that?
There was no deal to be had.
It's a good question.
What are you doing?
Yeah, it's a good. It's a.
Yeah.
As they're all shouting at me, with my beaks maybe hopefully unsealed now, Bart wants to look for Cassius. Has Cassius gotten closer to finishing the job?
Yes and no.
Fuck me.
The site that you come back to, I've done some little dice rolls in the background to see what was happening while all this was going on. The site that you come back to is a little bit different than how you left it. All of you appear in the same spot, so I'll move you to where you appear. Right in the very center of that enormous open area down towards the south. I'll move you all there where you appear. Oh wait, let me grab Niles too.
Am I still in front of Vice?
Nope, Vice is not there anymore. All of you now appear down in the very center of this circle here, right down at the very bottom. I'll move you all there. The map as you left it has changed. Cassius, still massive, is currently tearing into one of the Frost Dringir. The two hounds that were there have been destroyed. Blodrin is lying prone on the steps of the throne, a massive spear through his gut. Standing above him is Svindale, who is currently wrenching his axe free from Blodrin's side, turning his attention down towards one of the Frostdringir. Freyan, who is at the back with the rest of you, is currently casting protection magic as an enormous wolf tears into a frost giant right next to you. Fenris has arrived in the meantime. As soon as you all appear, you watch as Freyan turns towards you, her eyes going wide. You are back! Quick! We need to take out these giants and destroy the portal. The wolves are tearing into them. As she turns her attention back towards the protection sigil she's trying to cast on Cassius and Svindale, as two more wolves emerge from the north and begin tearing into one of the other frost giants. So
the bad frost giants, right?
Yes. Well, the bad frost giants. Yes.
Well, yeah, they could
Yes.
be good.
So
Antagonistic frost giants.
the antagonistic ones. That takes us to the top of the round, which is quite convenient because that means we can just jump straight back in.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Bart,
Well, that
get
works out
that
quite well.
quickly.
Yeah.
So that was Bart's turn.
Awesome.
You watch.
Bart would like to just respond to, as the allegations start flooding towards him, I didn't think all of you were going to come and Besides the point, Vice isn't here. You're welcome. Let's finish the job.
He's got a
He does.
point.
He does have a point. Vice isn't here anymore. That is true. Alrighty, so here is what happens. Harry is going to take a shot with his bow. That is going to be... Oh, has that come through? You guys can't see that, can you? That's annoying.
Is Grim's shadow still fighting?
Oh, Grim's Shadow is long gone. Sorry, that's not there. Grim's Shadow was destroyed in the first round. It disappeared immediately. No, Grim's Shadow is very much gone. Let me bring us across the map too. Sorry. There we go. Sorry, podcast viewers. Not podcast viewers. Sorry, Twitch viewers and YouTube viewers. There we go. I'll keep us down the bottom with this one first. Harry's going to take a shot against the Frost Hound that is currently engaged with the Wolf. That's probably the closest. Oh, no, if he's going to go for the Dringy that Cassius is engaged with. Let's make this fun. That is going to be a... no, 14's not going to hit. Wait, is that rolling with his... I don't think that's rolled properly. Oh, it's not coming through for you guys, is it? That's annoying. Let me try this.
No.
Hang on, let me try this. There we go. Can we see Harry's now? 17. There we go. That's better. 17 is going to hit, and he will roll a 2 piercing damage sneak attack because the giants have no idea that you were here until you suddenly appeared in front of them. And that is going to be another 2 radiant and then 16 sneak attack. Holy shit. I rolled really well on Harry's sneak attack. Perfect. Harry is then going to rush over to the tent here and attempt to hide. Let's do a proper Harry, hey? That is going to be a stealth check. That is a 30. You watch as Harry disappears inside the tent. Cassius is going to take his next turn. He has been engaged with the Frost Giants here for a while. He turns back towards you, hearing Freyan call out to you and goes, "There you are! About time! We've got some problems!" And he's going to turn his attention back towards the Drengir in front of him. He is going to use his Cestus. That is going to be a 28 to hit, 11 piercing, and 8 lightning. And he is going to do a booming blade on that too, which will deal... Which I should have done first, sorry.
I'm guessing Vice's token can be taken off, but what's
Yes.
the shadow thing above him?
That was... I think I was using that as like to represent...
Cassius's illusion.
Yeah, the illusion that you had cast. What's it called? What's the name? Yeah, what's the name? The psychic... Phantasmal Force. There we go.
Oh, yep.
Yep. Svindale is going to take his turn. He's going to wrench his axe free from Blodrin's side and immediately move up to these 2 giants, engaging them both and slashing into them. He's going to strike the Drengir first, and he's going to use Push. The Drengir is going to fail that save. You watch as the Frost Giant Drengir is pushed back 15 feet as Svindale snaps the axe back, hitting him with the back of the axe, not the blade, smashing him across the side before turning the blade onto the Frost Giant next to him. "This is good you have come, small folk. Come, bathe in the battle cry. We feast on their blood and flesh tonight." Not literally. As he strikes into the Frost Giant. Niles, it is your turn. Technically, Niles, you would have been before Svindale. But yeah, it is your turn.
Little Owlin battle cry.
Yeah, it's just a lot of hoots. Niles, your turn.
So, is there a giant to my left?
There is, but it does look like, if you look a little bit further down, Fenris is in the process of tearing that giant and the hound apart. You get the sense, not only does she not need your help, she might find it insulting.
Is she attacking Finger as well?
No.
Oh.
It just smells like ambergris.
Yes.
Oh, great.
Oh, sorry, there's another frost hound underneath that token. You just can't see it, sorry. Hang on, let me move that.
Oh, never mind. I mean, I can use my movement to get to almost. Yeah, I think I can get to the frost giant. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah. The frost.
Fantastic. The frost Drengir? Yeah, brilliant.
Oh, actually, no. I'm just short. I think I'm just short 5 feet. It's annoying.
I mean, I placed you very roughly. If it's 5 feet difference, just take it and move forwards. That's not a problem.
That's fine then. I
not gonna be a
will
dick.
do what I do best and punch the Frost Junior, I guess. Yep. That's
Fantastic.
what I'm gonna do. So just 2 unarmed strikes. Does a 27 hit?
Yes, 27 does. Just. No, it definitely hits.
Just.
No, it
Does
definitely
21
hits.
hit?
21 hits.
Very good. That is 8 and 12 points of force damage. I'm not going to use bludgeoning in this case. I will expend a focus point to now do flurry of blows.
Fantastic.
And I'll do 3 more. 17.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Yes, that is going to hit.
Cool. That's 13. So, yeah,
Yep.
that's 26. Yep. And
26 does hit. Yep. 16 is the armor class, so yep, you're good to go.
yep, very good. Cool.
Fantastic.
I think they all hit.
Yep, 22 hits, 7 more bludgeoning damage. Niles, you just unleash these punches directly into the Frost Giant's kneecap, shattering the flesh that is there as the Frost Giant stumbles backwards. Anything else on your turn?
Yes. I'm just having a look real quick at what I can do.
Take Blodrin's turn off. Oh, wait, no, I
I was
can't.
wondering if I could try and use. I was wondering if I could grapple him, but he's too big to grapple.
He is too big, yeah, sorry.
He's pretty big to grapple.
Such thing.
That's okay. Yeah, that's fine. How's he looking after that little punch?
Oh, I mean, it hurt a bit, yeah.
I might blow another focus point and stunning strike as well. Why not?
Okay, I'll make a con save. That's going to be a 10. Fuck, I get a +5 to that.
Oh wow, that's a fail.
That is a fail.
That's a fail.
As you slam into the giant's kneecap, you watch as he drops down to one knee, his face contorted in pain and fury.
Here you go, Sindel. I've set him up for you.
Very good.
Deliver the final blow.
I will slice his head clean from his shoulders.
Wow. That was graphic. But yes, that would be great.
Now, it would be Blodrin's turn, but he's dead, as far as you can see. You watch, however, as Blodrin's form begins to mist, his skin giving way into this almost translucent smoke that rises from his body as he slowly begins to stand. Reaching forwards, he pulls the harpoon out of his chest, throwing it to the ground, runs a hand through his blood-soaked head, and as he moves it over, you watch as the enormous wound done to him by Svindale closes shut.
Uh-oh.
I am immortal. I am Blodrin, Jarl of the Frost Giants, for now and always. And that is going to rush forwards and surprise attack Svindale from behind. That is going to be a... Oh, it's going to be a 19. That does hit Svindale. He's not going to drop the harpoon. He's actually going to jam it straight through Svindale's back. You watch as Svindale roars with pain as Blodrin pulls this harpoon out of his own body and then jams it straight into Svindale's spine. Svindale lets out a pained cry. You watch as Freyan gasps, "No, Svindale!" and then begins to step forwards, casting healing magic. It's not her turn, but so she can't do anything else yet. The Frosthound is going to make an attack against Fenris, very foolishly. I need to roll Fenris's thing as well. That's going to be an 18 for Fenris. Okay, cool. The Frosthound is going to attack Fenris, biting at her paws. You watch as Fenris turns towards it, looking down as it does not hit, and a low growl echoes through the area. "You will die, tiny dog." Frayne is going to use her healing magic. She strides forwards. She's going to try and heal Svindale. She's going to heal Svindale for 22 points. Not bad. Svindale, no! Fenris bends down and bites the Frosthound in half. That is going to be 87 points of damage.
What?
Fenris is an ancient beast, a primordial creature who has existed here since before the giants, one of the first creations of Anam. She's serious business. That is her
Yeah,
turn.
A lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
I got a crit.
Yeah,
But I didn't want to just
Oh,
yell
yeah.
out, I got a crit. I wanted to like spook you with the damage for a moment first.
that was pretty cool.
The Frostring
I
here
didn't
is
fire back
going.
then.
Yeah, an arm made them pretty powerful. The Frostring is going to make. Well, the two Frostring one's going to make an attack against Niles, one's going to make an attack against Cassius. They're going to use 2 battle axe and then a harpoon attack. Let's do Niles first. Niles does a 18 hit you.
Nope.
24.
Yes.
Grim does a 20 hit you. That's with disadvantage too. The Frostring is going to make 2 battle axe attacks against Niles. One hits Niles. The other is a harpoon that he sends straight back towards Grim. Grim, let's do your harpoon quickly first. That's going to be 17 points of piercing damage, and you are grappled. Oh, yep.
I will reduce that by 14 points of damage with a max roll on interception as
Nice.
my blade comes up and tries to cut it out of the
3
way.
points. 3 points of piercing damage. Grim.
Oh my
However,
god!
you are
What a
grappled
hero!
as the harpoon spears through your thigh
Ah.
and attaches you to the ground underneath you.
Ow.
Niles.
There's not much meat to go
Yes.
through. How did you do that? Oh,
You are going to take 25 points of slashing damage as the Frostring carves
Oh,
into
no.
you.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna use a reaction to deflect attack.
Very nice. That'll
All these
reduce
things
it
you want to do,
down
Owen? No.
It's okay. Cassius,
Reduced it by 17 points, so I only take
is that 8?
6 points of damage.
25 reduced by 17, 8.
Oh, 8, yeah.
The next attack is going to be 2 axe slashes against Cassius. The first one is going to miss. That's a 12. The second one is going to miss. That's only a 16. Holy shit. Huh. Oh well. The harpoon attack is going to go for... Now I'm a bit limited in how far this one can be thrown. Oh, it's going to be for Freyan. As he throws the harpoon towards Freyan. That is going to miss, however. Grim, it is your turn.
Oh, sorry. The Frosty couldn't have attacked me because he's stunned.
Oh, and he couldn't have attacked Grim.
No, sorry about that. I should have fixed that
No.
up sooner.
Grim. All of you. Oh, okay. Hang on. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna reverse those Frostring attacks rather than the one that attacked you, Niles. This one will move up and around. You'll get your health back, but
yeah.
yeah, no, he'll move up and around, and then he'll attack you from there. They've got reach anyway, so he'll move up and around, and that way, because all of you guys spent stuff, he did like cool things to reduce the damage. I don't want to like just undo that, and be like, it didn't happen. Let's keep that all in place. The frost giant that tried to attack Cassius and missed, and then tried to attack Freyan and missed. There we go. That's how it missed.
Yeah,
It never
that's
did it. It was stunned.
Yep.
Rim, your turn.
did I still take damage and am I grappled?
Apologies.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. I'm still grappled. Can I shadow step to get out of a grapple?
Yes,
100%.
absolutely.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Maybe
Okay.
this is
Let me,
good way of getting out.
can I? Where am I on the map here? Actually.
In the middle of the circle-y looking thing.
Yeah. There. I don't think shadow step gives me that much of a range.
Dimension door won't pull you out of a grapple, will it?
Oh, you
Yeah.
have to step through it. Do you? No. I don't know. It would still work. I'd count it the same as Misty Step or other ones. I'd allow it.
Because if we can get back to the portal, it'd be pretty sweet.
A single step is only like
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
what, like 2 feet. You're not moving a square. I
I count.
the box step.
Yeah, I counted exactly the same.
I'll just do the nut bush towards Lyra. Nut. Link arms.
With a giant harpoon in your like flank, and you're just like, no.
Harpoon
Roll
walking
your
limits, and
Lyra's
then Misty Step.
Fucking limits. All right. Let me double check. Can I? Yeah, I can. Dimension door. Perfect. I'm gonna show my arm towards Lyra, like linking arms, and be like, "One last try, pal." as I'd like to cast Dimension Door to get back up to the portal.
Let's get this portal closed.
Link arms, the bone door comes up. I drag one leg through of the chain there as I look towards like a little bony hand as I'm passing through. Like, detach that for me through. It's rather painful as I like it to like shred it out of my leg as I run through the door of Lyra to no longer be grappled. If that's what I can do, going for Dimension Door.
Fantastic. Yeah, you're good to go. That easily gets you across the map and back up towards the portal, which is becoming more and more unstable, Grim, as you look at it.
Well, that will stop bleeding at some point or another. Lyra, I believe you know what to do as well. I'm just going to sit here and stuff some gauze into my ankle.
I'll get you up in a little bit. And then standing up, reaching up the hand, I'm gonna try and dump my last 5th level spell slot into it.
5th level. Okay.
Oh!
As the magic leaves your hands, Lyra, burning into the surface of the portal, you watch as it grows ever more unstable. Those cracks that you saw spreading out across the sky widen, and beyond, the glittering lights of the astral sea. That force that was pulling the cold back in seems to be accelerating. You watch as faster and faster creatures are pulled from the sky. The temperature begins to rise as that unnatural cold is pulled back into the portal. An enormous split, breaking the portal in half, shatters through the center. You watch as it does so, as Blodrin's form splits as well. A massive tear rending through his flesh right down the center of his face as he lets out a pained scream. He's tied to the portal, bound to it. He is the link on this side. And as you break the portal, he breaks. As you break him, the portal breaks.
Interesting.
Well, that's I agree. I was about to say a very interesting turning point. Shall we shatter this man?
Shall we
Or
shatter
we just keep
this
shattering
man?
the portal. One of them is going to shatter eventually.
Buenos nos dos. I don't know what that means. I heard it once.
It's some sort of tabaxi phrase, I hear.
Yes,
Does
yes, I
that
believe
count
so.
As casting a spell? Just for
Uh,
the...
Buenos
It's a
nos
magic
dos.
Is it like-
action, so
Just Spanish.
no.
All right. Grim is a little bit too far away for...
Oh, you would have stepped next to each other.
Sure.
Sorry, I just put you there because that was the
Yeah.
easiest way to. But for him to step you through the dimension door, you have to be within 5 feet. So, yeah, that's fine.
All right. In that case, I'm gonna reach out and just sort of pat him on the shoulder, saying, "Thanks for getting us here. Good job," and cast Cure Wounds to try and seal up his leg.
Nice.
I start kicking it like a dog.
Oh, your dice are great fun. I've just seen them on D&D Beyond. That's fun. It's like a little pouch.
Cute, eh?
That's pretty cute. 29 healing is pretty damn good, Lyra.
Oh,
Wasn't bad roll.
thank you. You know, I do feel better. I do feel much better, actually. Yes. 2-9 heal. Done. Perfect. Back up to max. Feel better and better.
Last up are the Frost Giants. You watch as the one standing back a little bit away from Cassius and Freyin is going to stride up over the ice wall that is in front of him, moving around the side of it, and is going to make a ranged attack using his bow to make 2 shots. Oh, nah, he's going to say where he's going to move forwards and try and shoot the 2 of you off the top of that tower. All right, this is going to be a shot against each of you using his great bow, his frost bow. Okay. Grim, does a 16 hit you? No.
Yes. Yes,
It does? Okay.
Yeah.
Lyra, what about a 19 for you?
It just hits.
I'm so sorry. Grim, you're going to take 20 points of damage. Lyra, you're taking 21 points of damage.
That's fine.
Swampy has absorbed most of it, but Swampy is now gone.
No.
You watch as Swampy leaps forwards, the bolt going through, popping Swampy like a balloon. As you go, Swampy, no! And you feel that like sense of connection in your mind, that song, a sad song. Ooh. Swampy goes back to being an inside voice for now. And then the other Frost Giant is going to make an attack against Svindale, who is the closest. That is going to be that's going to miss, and the second attack will hit. Svindale cries out as he takes a pretty hefty slice to the back of his legs. But it is your turn.
Okay. Question. On the start of your turn, that is... rules is written, that's when your reaction comes back?
Yes, correct.
Okay. I would like to use call to action on myself, using my reaction to cast that so that I can take the dash action as a reaction.
That's
I'm
fine.
going to sort of like at the start of my turn, a burst of wind from my wings, maybe celestial in color, coming from some of the tattoos. And I'm going to skirt along the icy ground to my my best buddy. Started this together, end this together.
Yeah, let's go.
Sort of side by side with Niles. I'm getting ready to jump some kids. I'm going to on my way over at some point during that 60 feet run. I'm wanting to make sure that Vice is no longer a concern. So
you can't see any sign of him.
I know that I can't physically see him. I would like to, however, divine sense with my bonus action. So as I make the way up towards Niles, 60 feet in all directions, sensing any desecration or fiends.
Blodgren reeks of infernal magic at this moment, Bart. But he is not a devil himself, merely afflicted with infernal magic. The two Frost Giant Drengir also reek, but not to the same level.
Okay. No sign of Vice, physically or through Key.
He's probably being scolded by his father, then.
You see the same, hopefully, the same line through the portal that is through Blodgren's body, yes?
Yes, I can see that now.
Okay, well, let's finish this. And trying to stop as many of the combatants from fleeing. If Blodgren were to try to run away, he's already proven that he's dishonorable. And hopefully to maybe even stop people from rushing up to our ranged companions. I'm going to reach out to many of the enemies that I can see nearby. And the same sort of command that I've been doing, but this time an action for my second channel divinity, Abjure Foes. I'm just going to scream at all of them to stay within my sight. The king commands so. And I would like them all to make... so this is Blodgren, both of the Drengir, and the Frost Giant that is on the other side of Svindale. And that is, going to be a wisdom save from all four of them.
Perfect. Ooh, okay. Okay. We have a fail from both of the Frost Drengir. A very pronounced fail. One of them's a natural 1. It's going to be a 4. We've got a 6. So the 2 Frost Drengir fail. Blodgren is going to be a 15. I think that's also a fail, isn't it?
Yep, 17.
And then the Frost Giant on the other side of Svindale is going to be a 12. That's also a fail.
Lovely. A real king commands Blodgren. Stay still and let this finally be done. All of them are frightened for 1 minute, and they can either move, take an action, or a bonus action. On their turns, they have to choose between the 3.
That's nice.
And I'm just going to call out, like Avengers Assemble, Tempest Guild, focus Blodgren. As we've done this before, if they take damage, the effect finishes. So I'm wanting us to basically now, with all the other ones hindered, swarm him.
Does that give them a reaction? Do they have a reaction with this, or no?
Doesn't affect their reactions, I think. I think it's just action, bonus action, or movement.
No,
Back
yeah,
pick.
the fact that it specifically mentions bonus action makes me think that it's not affecting reactions.
Yeah, I was just looking. It doesn't mention reactions at all, unfortunately.
That's fine. That's fine. I have a plan. It's okay.
Okay.
And that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. At the end of the round, Lyra, you were the last person to pump spells into the portal. Can you roll me a D100, please? I will factor in the fact that it is at 15 levels of spells that have been pumped into it, and that the person who was helping to keep this open has already fallen once in combat, and that Mephistopheles is aware of what his son, Mogadon, has done in his name. What Vice has been up to. 53.
53.
Lyra, it's so close. You watch.
God damn it.
You watch as the portal begins or continues to splinter. It has not yet fully collapsed. It's so close, though. You can see it, you can feel it. The taste of ozone in the air, the feeling of electricity running across your skin. It is so close.
Is there any, like, I'm assuming if it's like one, like, little bit off it, is there anything I can do with like a reaction, like throw a durian fruit at it? I don't know. Like,
Unfortunately,
just a healing word on the portal.
Unfortunately not. It's very close, though. Harry, on his turn, back at the top of the round, is going to pop out from his little hiding spot and shoot the Frostdringier that is just past Freyan. He then immediately... Sorry, he's going to dash over away from the massive fucking wolf, who he is terrified
Rather
of.
than just... because I know you've got a lot of things to focus on.
Yes.
With Bart's shout from before, would he focus not Bloodrin rather than breaking the channel divinity?
Oh, he could attack Blodrin. If you're calling out attack Blodrin, yeah, he can go for Blodrin. That's not a problem at all.
I specifically Tempest skill to swarm him just
Blodrin's
because
within range.
I don't want to break this.
Nope, that's absolutely fine. 16. Oh, he has advantage, sorry, because of his little hidey place. Yeah, 21 will hit. 9 piercing damage on Blodrin, 6 radiant, and then an additional 18 sneak attack. And then Harry's going to hide behind his little ice wall. His favorite thing to do. That is going to be a 21 as Harry disappears behind.
Nice.
Cassius will turn towards you, Bart. Do you want me to leave these ones for you and go for Blodrin?
Yes, everyone.
He's going to rush forwards, which will trigger an attack of opportunity from one of the Frost Giants of Evil Water. Or one of the Frost Dringiers. That is going to be a 20 to hit Cassius. That won't hit. He needs a 21. Cassius will then immediately... Yeah, Cassius's armor class is 21. Cassius will then immediately lay into Blodrin. He is going to use... there's not much point him using Booming Blade. Blodrin can't move, attack. Yeah, no, he'll just do his Chain Halberd. All right, he's going to make 2 attacks with the Chain Halberd. Let's go.
Amen.
There's no point doing Booming Blades. Let's just do it as normal. That's a natural 1 for the first attack, but a 19 for the second. 19 is enough. That is going to deal 7 points of slashing. Oh, look, you know what? He may as well do Booming Blade on one of the attacks, because at least he gets the extra damage from it. So, sorry, yeah, he will do a Booming Blade. Yeah, why wouldn't
Cantrip as well.
4 points of thunder damage. Yeah, exactly. Niles, it is your go next.
So just with Bart's ability, you can't move at the moment? Or you can?
No. Bart can do anything. They have to choose between moving an action or a bonus action.
Oh, okay, so you don't have to be stationary for it. You can.
No. I'm also planning on rushing over to Bludgeon.
Well, you don't have to, because Niles will look at Bart and go, "Let's fight to the end, brother."
To the end.
I'm going to grab you by the arm. I'm going to cast I'm not a caster. But I'm going to use Step of the Wind Heightened, which when I use a focus point, I am able to dash and disengage at once. And because it's a heightened ability, I can bring one person with me.
Ah, Nice.
We're gonna both dash
Okay,
out of this charging.
Twin owl wings spinning.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. We're both Russian Bloodrun. We're both going at the same time. That is a bonus action though. I can't really be super cool with it, but that's
No,
fine.
but
It's still
like
pretty
we're
cool.
Fusion dancing in the air.
I can't do my flurry of blows, but that's okay because I have plans. I have plans. I'm gonna fuck this guy up.
Let's do
I
it.
am going to attack with my first attack. Hopefully it hits. It'd be cool if it did. 17 for 7 points of force damage.
17 does hit.
Beautiful. With that hit, I will also try and stunning strike Bloodrun if I can.
I'll make a Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
He's pretty good at these. Oh man, he's got a +7 to this. Doesn't help when I roll
What
a
do you
4. 11. I think that's
Yeah,
a fail.
Yes.
He is stunned.
Holy shit. Yep. Amazing.
With my second attack, I'm going to attack.
This isn't good.
Mom, I'm in danger.
I'm in
29 for
danger.
7. What is bludgeoning? Does it give me advantage if he's stunned?
That's a
Can't remember.
great
It's not
question.
conditioned.
Let's have a
might have
look.
looked that up.
Probably. I'm trying to remember if it does or not. I
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
I think it does.
Paralyzed is crit. Stun
Yeah.
is just advantage.
Otherwise, yeah, I'll just roll again for the.
Oh wow, the D&D Beyond homepage is really glitching out. They probably need to take a look at that.
It's crashed a couple times tonight.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. I tried to Google stunned, and it's like there's no answers for this. I was like, I know for a fact there is. Don't give me that.
Yeah, I think attack rolls against you have a
Yeah.
advantage. I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
I'll just roll this
Sweet.
again with it to see if I can crit. Haven't critted at all today. But we'll just say we'll just take the whatever that is. But I don't think I've done it since I've short rested or long rested. I'm going to activate as a reaction. I'm going to activate the Spearton tattoo and fucking
Nice.
this is smart at this guy. As it connects, you watch as Niles's whole leg like lights up in a flash of light as the tattoo kind of writes itself on his leg, and this impact damage will carry across over into the impact.
Nice.
It's gonna do.
Yes.
Ooh. 36 points.
Holy shit. Okay. Yep. I will mark that off right now. Amazing.
That'll do it.
And he's pushed up to 20 feet away from you. I don't know if that applies to Bloodrun or not.
10. Probably half because he's so fucking huge. So yeah, 10 feet away.
Yeah,
I'd say.
that's it.
Amazing. Incredible. Anything else on your turn, Niles?
No. That's everything.
Svindale will roar. Yes, we can take him. Come, attack as one. And he's going to spin his axe around. I've killed you twice already, Bloodrun. Let this third one be your final death. That is going to be... That's a crit. That's a crit for Svindale. Oh, I'm so sorry. I think Svindale might be stealing your kill on this one.
Do it. He's
Honestly, he's killed him like 3 times at this point. Like, fair enough. Like, it's
Yeah.
right.
I like
Stay
to think that
down.
will keep the team up, like me pushing him out of the way with the kick, take him off balance, and then,
Kicking
like,
him into the slice. Oh!
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's going to be...
Decapitate midair.
Yeah. So that's going to be 24 points of damage plus an additional 8, 16, 24. That's 48 points of damage Svindale does. Holy shit.
That's awesome.
That is enough. You watch as Svindale just in one swing decapitates Bloodrun. Doesn't even look behind as he just spins the frost carver axe, one of the frost carver axes in his hands as he just cuts through Bloodrun's head, spinning around as he looks down towards you, Bart and Niles, and then up towards Cassius. And with this... Nope, wrong voice. And with this, our people are avenged. And then he spins back around and makes the second attack against the other frost giant behind him. That is going to be... That'll hit. 18 points of damage against that frost giant. As Bloodrun goes down, Lyra, can you roll D100 for me?
I can. Find my mouse.
Come on, baby.
98.
Lyra,
Oh, wow.
You watch as the cracks begin spreading, spiderweb fast, and then suddenly everything goes still. The snow ceases to fall. Time freezes for a moment. And then you watch as the sky fragments into pieces. Reality itself breaking like glass to reveal an expanse of stars beyond. And in those stars, you see darkness, tendrils reaching forwards. Above the surface of the portal, heading towards Grim, you watch as one tendril of shadow reaches out. And then suddenly, just as soon as that happens, everything collapses in, pulling down into a single mote of light, no bigger than a pinprick, as the air is sucked up towards it. Lyra and Grim, I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw. You are right below the portal when this happens.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, no,
Don't get a natural 1 would be my advice. That was really fucking close, Ali. I saw that on D&D Beyond. Like, oh, mate, that was so fucking close. So for those who can't see, it literally landed on the natural 1 and then just slowly tipped onto a 19. Fuck it, I've never been more stressed in my life seeing a dice roll. This is why I don't have the 3D dice open, because it makes me scared for you guys when I see it.
Does Grim have luck left?
Can I use the luck? Dexter is. I forgot I could use the luck on that one.
Grim.
Luck left.
It's not that bad. I promise he's not being sucked into the portal. It's not as bad as it could be. It's still going to suck, though.
Someone dying.
I just...
Like Iron Man, Tony Stark's like the missile.
Yeah. As the Chitauri force descends. It's not as bad as that, but Grim, you're not going to enjoy what happens next. As all of the air rushes towards the portal, you just watch as Grim just tumbles off the top of the tower. Sudden force of displacement of air as he's just pulled off it, disappearing. Lyra, as you sort of stand there looking out, you watch as Grim just goes, just disappears backwards, falling. Grim, you're going to
keep happening to me.
I know, this is the second time you've taken a little tumble off the cliff. Grim, you are going to take... You lucky son of a bitch. I rolled 2 1s out of those d6s. That's only going to be 13 points of bludgeoning damage. That could have been a lot worse.
No, it's nothing. No, it's no skin off my back. 13.
The skin off your back.
It is some skin.
Yeah, I might lose. Yeah, I'm probably going to fall on something jagged.
The commoner.
Yeah. And with that, the portal slams shut. No frost falls from the sky. No biting wind. Behind you, you hear an unearthly howl echo as Fenris throws back her head, a triumphant noise rising through the sudden quiet as answering wolf howls begin to rise throughout the town beneath. That is Svindale's go. It would be Blodrin's go, but he is very dead. The Frosthound is also dead because Fenris chewed in half. Finia is going to make an attack against the frost giant in front of her. That is going to be that will hit. It's going to deal a little bit of damage. Fenris is then going to turn her attention onto the frost giant that Finia is attacking. Well, that's going to hit. Fucking hell. You watch as Fenris tears the frost giant in half, biting through his armor like it is nothing, tearing into him before throwing off another howl. Blood pouring down her maw. That is the Frostringers go. They are going to attack. One is going to move up behind you, Niles. The other one is going to move up behind Cassius and Bart. They will both throw their harpoons first. Niles, that is going to be on the harpoon against you. And Bart on the harpoon against you. Niles, that's an 11. That doesn't hit you. That's a 15 for you. Bart, that doesn't hit you. Wow. This is not going well for them.
Rows swing around and we block both, deflecting.
You just like deflect them away. Yeah. Incredible. Okay. That's going to be one attack against Niles, one attack against Bart, then another attack against Bart, and an attack against Cassius. Niles, the first one is a 16. That doesn't hit you.
Oh, quick, no. We do have to do a little retcon. Did
What's
they
the
move
retcon?
to run to us?
Oh, They can't.
all
Then
they
they
can do on their
just
turn.
then they just throw the harpoons. That's it. They just throw the harpoons.
Because of a thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good call.
You lucky son of a bitch.
Come on.
One of the dice I rolled against you, Bartholomew, was a natural 20. You lucky son of a bitch. That is very, very ideal.
It was just the dream, giant.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's just a dream.
Then in that case, then they just throw their harpoons. Grim, it is your turn. You are prone, lying on the throne, very badly bruised.
Oh, did I fall on the throne?
Yes.
Like, just like on my back?
So good.
Correct.
I'm just. I just take a moment. I'm literally stunned as we've gone. Ah! So the tentacle gook reaching down for me is like. It's happened again. Oh god.
At least you landed on the chair this time.
I look up, and it's a little bit blurry as I'm looking up. Like, Lyra? I think for a moment when I look up at the top of the keep, is a snake? No, Lyra. I thought I seen a snake up there of some sorts. I know everything's fine. It's all is well.
Grim is glimpsing the past as he sees
God.
Lyra's wild shape from Tyranny of Dragons, episode 43.
It's like
4 or 5 years ago.
That's just,
Yeah.
That's
When
just
you
rather
ate someone
strange.
in your snake form. We're not going to let you forget that. You ate a U1T in your snake form. No one forget that.
Yummy.
I don't know what that means, but I saw something. Oh god! I look over, I'm like, there's some giants there. I look back at the sky. Do I notice anything different about the sky? Like, is it normal?
It's a normal
now
sky,
that
Grim.
it's-
It's normal. It's not just normal, but clear skies above you. You can see the aurora dancing high in the sky above. The portal is gone. You have closed it.
Do I feel any magical energy or anything like that? Like
Make a Arcana check
not
for me.
any magical energy, like any of that sort of crazy amounts of energy we're just experiencing.
Make an Arcana check for me.
16.
That must be the worst Arcana check you've ever rolled.
Great.
Yeah,
Plus
no,
13 is crazy.
Yep.
I seen a 3. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, 16. Okay.
So Dave, you're really good at lots of skills. Grim is good at one skill, and that's Arcana.
It's an icon, literally.
He's here to be the
Plus 11, so I
nerd.
don't get plus 13.
Grim, I think it's a combination of feat and an expertise from memory.
Yeah, and a maxed out
Yeah.
plus 5.
Yeah.
You have a plus 5 on something, don't you? Yeah.
Yep. Grim,
Yeah.
as you look up at the sky, there's the echoes of that magic dancing in the aurora. Every so often you catch a glimpse through into Cania. The light still reflecting. The world's no longer joined, but like an after image from a bright flash. The tower is not destroyed. Instead, you see Mephistopheles standing atop, his son Vice at his side, as Mephistopheles blocks the energy with an enormous shield, deflecting it around as it wreaks havoc on the hordes of demons swarming the base levels of his tower in Cania.
Oh.
You regret sending us home now.
Maybe.
Wait.
Yeah.
What level is
Demons.
Cania? That's level 3, right?
Cania's 6, I think. It's pretty low.
Level 6?
Let me look
So
over-
what, were they fighting hordes of demons coming against them, or the portal exploded and
Yeah, which demons are being evaporated? The enemy demons or their demons?
hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cania is the 8th layer. The only one lower is Nessus. Grim,
Whoa.
with a 16, you're pretty confident that when that portal shattered, it shattered reality. And things that lurk in the dark, in the empty space between, used that to quickly break through into Cania. That rebound effect, it looks like it was a lot worse than you might have initially anticipated.
I look at the sky in that sort of visage of Mephistopheles and I forget the son's name.
Morgan.
Vice. Vice.
Vice is Vice.
Yep.
Vice is fine. He goes by Vice.
It's as if I'm looking at Mephistopheles and there's chaos happening and just raising that little port glass that's no longer in my hand. What's him? Just like.
Not
Cheers,
even
mate.
level 6, Christian. Level 8. Kania is the second lowest. It's
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
that
I
would
was
have been
thinking
real
like
bad.
if the Blood War had got to there, bro, they're about to lose.
It's pretty bad. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Neck-
I'm desperate then.
Neck lace of fireballs.
Yeah. Grim, it is your turn.
Yep. After that little fun exposition, okay, this dude over here, what's his? That
Just a frost
dude over
giant.
there,
Regular frost giant.
frost giant, just regular frost giant. Yeah, he's gonna get it. I don't need spell slots anymore. All right. No, not that one.
To be fair, Vice never said he was Mephistopheles. You guys assumed.
Yeah.
You know, and
he let you assume. He was more than happy for you to make that assumption. You're less likely to fuck with
there's-
Mephistopheles than
there's those dudes there.
Mephistopheles' son. Far more likely to.
80 feet, fireball. I mean, could be anything I'm going to cast. Yeah. Okay, sweet. Do you want to do it at that level? How tough do those?
Pretty tough. They've done some pretty
these
serious
dudes
damage.
look here?
The
These
two frost ring
frost
here
guards
have been
there.
doing like 30 something damage per turn. They're pretty rough. Sorry, 30 damage
And they're
per
looking
attack. They're pretty rough.
And they're looking pretty healthy still, I take it.
They've taken a few hits. They're not looking as bad as they could be.
Okay.
They're not bloodied
sweet,
yet. They're not
cool.
bloodied yet.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, in that case then I'll ease up a little bit, but let's go for a 4th level fireball on those dudes there.
Holy shit.
Ooh.
Okay, let's make the deck saves. That's gonna
DC
fail.
17.
Yeah, that's gonna fail. That's gonna fail. 33 points of damage, and it's fire damage too, isn't it? Yep, fireball.
It is fire damage. I thought
Oh,
something
they don't
about them
like
being
that.
frost giants might make a difference.
Normally it wouldn't, but something's happened to these as a result of their,
Oh.
which is why they look a bit weird. So that's going to be a fair bit more damage than it normally would have been. So 33 points. Grim, the frost ring here on the left looks bloodied.
Oh, yes, good. All right, very happy.
Lyra.
Through that, I'll sit back in the throne.
A job well
The
done.
rest of you guys.
Yeah.
A job well done.
Lyra, it's your turn next.
There is calling up a 4th level Call Lightning spell and dropping it right above the Frost
Fuck you
Strenia.
know. Okay, I have a thing for that. Hang on. I got a thing for Call Lightning.
I need a DC 16 dex. And
Yeah, I
I'll
bet
go
you
for the
do.
one that is bloodied because it is only single target, unfortunately. But
So this is the range of your Call Lightning.
Oh my god!
I'm guessing you want it
well, if I
right
can
there.
pretty much right there. That looks pretty good to me.
Yeah, that's good.
Is
All right,
that fine?
let me chuck
Big
that
enough?
on the lighting layer. I'll chuck it in the foreground.
God.
Great. And what do you need from me? So you need some dexterity saves. How many dex saves do you need? Just one?
Just the one. It's single target.
Which one would you like me to dex save?
Bloodied one, if you would.
The bloodied frost dringier? I can do that.
Yeah.
That is going to be a 6. Fuck me.
Wonderful.
29 points of lightning damage. Holy shit, Lyra.
Yep.
Yeah, as the lightning just blasts down, striking the Drengier, the Frost Giant warrior looks very hurt.
And I'd give you a heal, Grim, but I just used the spell, so you're gonna have to wait a little bit. You right?
I said that. Yeah. I slumped back further in the chair. I'm feeling a bit woozy. Yeah, I'm good. Just blood loss. Don't worry about it. It's
It's
Let me know if
fine.
you're gonna bleed out.
Yes, we'll do. Yes.
Alrighty. The Frost Giant, they both failed, which means they can't move, which means they're going to be making a bow attack against... Oh, they saw you cast the spell, Lyra. Nah, they don't want you to do that. Let's do a ranged attack. It's going to be a bow attack, probably 2 attacks against you, seeing as you're the one who's just cast a concentration spell. See if they can get you down. The first one's going to be a 19 to hit you, Lyra.
Hits.
And then a 21 to hit you.
Ooh.
Definitely hits.
First attack's going to be 16 points of piercing damage. The second one is 20 points of piercing damage. Could I please get 2 concentration checks?
Still standing.
That's right.
19 will pass the first. Yep.
11.
That does fail, I'm pretty sure. 20 was the damage. It's half the... No, half the damage taken. You pass.
Yeah, you pass.
You pass. Half the damage taken.
Lightning's dead.
As the lightning stays upright. That is that Frost Giant's go. The second one's going to have to make attacks against Svindale. That's going to be a... It's going to be a miss. It's going to hit. Well, Svindale's not looking good. Svindale is almost close to death. As the second Frost Giant carves a section out of his back. Svindale still has the harpoon sticking out of him that Blodrin jammed in there. Svindale is not looking good. But it is your turn next.
Okay. Hopefully him looking good ain't going to be a problem. Bart is going to still sort of like linked with Niles, who just slammed into Blodrin and pushed him back. And then sort of turned once more, blocking both of the harpoons from the Drangir, is going to use that momentum to throw himself a little bit further this way to put myself in between the giant and both of the Drangir. And I'm going to pull out Storm Render at the same time. Nice. And use the the Cobalt Star, Storm Render, MCU in my mind. I'm going to pull out the Cobalt Star and let loose with Satine's name and calling out Storm Rend, a burst of lightning. Can I get a dex save from all 3 of the enemy Frost Giants nearby?
Yes, you can.
Just.
1
20
normal
feet
Frost
of
Giant
lightning.
and 2 Drangir. It's a 14, 12, and a 7. Fuck me, I cannot make dex saves tonight.
Perfect. All 3 fail, obviously, and that is going to be 66 to all of them.
For a brief moment, I thought you said 66, and my heart sank. But 6d6 is a lot better.
Oh, I had 66
and
as
a
well.
5. 27 points of lightning damage.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Is going to shoot out to all 3 of the enemies from the Cobalt Star, and then with a gust of my wings, I'm going to push myself back, getting side by side with Niles again to form a front line, and I'm going to steady myself on Svindale's giant leg.
Nice.
The fight isn't over, warrior. Continue. And I'm going to bonus action just dump in 45 points of lay on hands.
45? Holy shit.
Wow.
Grabbing the muscly calves and just like powering into them.
I've only got 5 left for hopefully some revives if people go down.
You're strong.
I want him to stay in the fight.
You have given me much. You have used your powerful magics to bring me back from the brink of death. I will remember this. That is Svindale looking much, much better. Anything else on your turn, Bart?
No, that's it.
Harry, at the top of the
Healing as a
round.
burns action is awesome.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Just want to say.
Oh, so good.
Harry, at the top of the round, you are currently hidden behind the walls of ice down towards the south there. There are 2 Frost Drangir left, 2 enormous Frost Giants left. Otherwise, the other thing that you've been keeping an eye on and staying away from is Fenris, the enormous wolf down towards the south there, who has been tearing through the giant forces without pause. I've just been keeping you away from her because I figured you'd be a bit spooked. She does seem to be fighting on your side.
Wait, you mean she isn't using her paws? What? Oh. That's
He told me.
Freyan doesn't have a thing, right? We prevented Freyan from having the mark.
She's not. She hasn't been branded, and she's also covered in the ambergris as well.
Okay, so we know the wolves won't attack her.
Yeah.
You hope. You've asked the wolves not to attack.
It's predetermined with the wolves.
Yes.
Our agreement is
Yes.
They signed a contract. They're poor.
Okay. The Froststringer, how are they looking?
The one to the left is almost close to death. The one to the right is just bloodied.
Oh, I should kill. All right, overkill. I will shoot the one that's almost dead.
Nice.
I think it's a good idea, to be honest. We don't know how tanky these things are.
Your hide from before was a 21, so you do have advantage. No one knows where you are.
Yeah, I just assumed.
Did you know? That's fair. It's a fair assumption. That's a fair assumption.
24 to hit, thank goodness.
That will hit. We'll take the first damage. 11 points of piercing,
24,
1
25.
point of radiant, and 13 points of sneak attack. Harry, how would you like to do this?
Yeah, I mean, everyone just sees a bolt come out right through the side of the helmet, out the other side, and no one knows where the bolt
Jesus.
came from.
Yep. You watch as the Drengir just drops like a puppet with its strings cut.
Bolt fired faster than a rifle bullet.
I was thinking like Attack on Titan. It like takes out a chunk of the back of the neck, but like, straight through the helmet, the skull, and out the other side is incredible. This is clearly like an arrow of smiting or
Brain
something.
sees the bolt goes like right past in front. She turns to look where it came from. Nothing there.
Nothing there.
It doesn't have a jaw anymore.
It really hurts.
How easy or hard would it be to climb up this ice wall?
It wouldn't be that hard. You could do it with a quick acrobatics check.
Oh yeah, I can do acrobatics checks. Okay, Harry will just climb up and hide at the top of the. Find a spot to hide, but also have the height to shoot if he needs as well.
Nice.
Next round. So is that can I bonus action hide as well?
Yes, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Acrobatics, and then stealth. So that's a 17 on acrobatics.
Not bad. You nimbly scramble up the ice, your furry paws giving you
And a
purchase.
21. Both rolls below 10. God bless reliable talent.
Alrighty. And that is where we are going to wrap up for tonight. We will be back again next week for the conclusion of this combat and this campaign. Thank you so much for joining me, everybody. It has been an absolute pleasure once again. Yes, where are the vampires? Great question. They're getting their sip on back in the town. They're having a great time. We will see them. Don't worry. We'll get back in with the two vampires. They've been having a great time, the TX Lou. We'll check in with them probably next session. Look, hey, thank you so much, everybody. We are super excited to be starting our Mistborn campaign in 2 weeks, 2 weeks. 2 weeks from now, which is insane. I can't wait to see you guys all. 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, 2nd of September. But before that, we've got our finale of Return of the Giants tomorrow night, where we will wrap up this combat and the campaign. Set it up to pick up the threads once again near in the future. Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. For those of you watching on Twitch, don't go anywhere. We are going to go and raid a lovely friend of the channel tonight. That is going to be Critimus, who are doing their Tomb of Annihilation. I'll get that raid across. Everyone else who's watching on YouTube or listening to the podcast. I forgot to mention, I've updated the merch store with a whole bunch of new stuff. There's really cool shit there, and it's got 20% off for the next 3 weeks. So if you ever wanted some sick Lost Archives merch, including some really cool hoodies, a really nice blazer, like a college kind of varsity jacket, sick backpack, go check it out. There's some really cool stuff there. Great way to support us. It's a good backpack. We will see you all again soon. It's a really, really nice varsity jacket. I'm getting myself one.
Where would I find this merch, Owen?
There's a link somewhere below. It's
Perfect.
there below. Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you all again soon. Until then, stay safe, stay well. Farewell for now. Goodbye, guys. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.